Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. The PM is confident he will secure the final seat needed for Labor to govern in its own right. The party has secured 75 seats so far, with 4 still up in the air. Anthony Albanese says he will work constructively across the aisle.
We need to be more respectful. I want to end the sort of way that Parliament has operated, particularly in the last few years, where the most common resolution moved by the Morrison government was that the member be no longer heard. People need to be heard.
The coalition leadership roles are still to be confirmed. Former Veteran Affairs Minister Darren Chester will nominate on Monday to challenge Barnaby Joyce to lead the Nationals. Peter Dutton is expected to lead the Liberal Party. While Foreign Minister Penny Wong has gone on the charm offensive in Fiji, where she's met with leaders of Pacific Island nations. She says the visit is designed to reaffirm the region's importance to the new Albanese government.
Come here on day 4 because I wanted to say in person and in the Pacific, on behalf of the new Australian government, how deeply we value being part of the Pacific family.
Some of the parents who lost children in the Texas primary school massacre say not enough was done to prevent the tragedy. 21 people were killed when an 18-year-old opened fire at the school in Uvalde. Javier Cazares' 10-year-old daughter Jacqueline was killed. He says authorities were not prepared.
I honestly think that it could have been... So a lot more could have been prevented or prepared. As soon as they heard that gunshot, they should have rushed in.
A memorial will be held in Townsville today for cricketer Andrew Symonds. Family, friends and fans will gather to celebrate his life. He was killed in a car crash in northern Queensland earlier this month. More than 18,000 Catholic school teachers will take part in statewide strike action today across New South Wales and the ACT. The union says many are burnt out, pushing for a pay increase of at least 10% over 2 years. Branch Secretary Mark Northam says it's unusual for independent schools to walk off the job, but they've reached a crisis point.
We're trying to pay teachers what they're worth, ensure that support staff in Catholic systemic schools get the same pay as their government school counterparts, and importantly, give teachers more time to do their job.
US actor Kevin Spacey has been charged with sexual assault in the UK. The charges come after London's Old Vic Theatre received 20 separate allegations of inappropriate conduct from men who came into contact with him there between 1995 and 2013. And a powerful earthquake has rumbled through southern Peru. The quake measured 7.2 on the Richter scale, but there have been no reports of any major damage or injuries. In sport world, number 2, Daniil Medvedev is into the third round at the French Open. He defeated Serbian Laszlo Zere in straight sets and says the crowd was much more welcoming than it was here in Australia.
Talking about Australian crowd, it was just this year. If not, usually I'm super happy to come to Australia, play there. So let's see how it's going to be next year. I know that I did some mistakes also. It's not like they just chose me and said we're going to be against him.
Aussie Daria Seville is in third round action tonight. In the NRL, the Storm kicked off the round with a 28-8 win over Manly. And in AFL, Jack Martin and Jack Nunes are back for Carlton's clash with Collingwood at the MCG on Sunday. For even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, Hollywood icon Ray Liotta has died. The 67-year-old, who's best known for his work in Goodfellas, passed away in his sleep while in the Dominican Republic. He had been shooting a movie there. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.